Ladies and gentlemen, the guitar is hard. So I just wanted to share my system for how I think about arpeggios on the guitar. Triads, seventh chords, doesn't particularly matter. The system is relatively simple. If we have a 3-note arpeggio, root third, fifth, we're probably going to play that across 2 or 3 strings. So if we're playing that arpeggio across 2 strings, one of those strings is going to have a note that's doubled up. So I call this 2 on low and 2 on high. Same pitches, different fingerings. And then comes the arpeggio across 3 strings. I call this across 3. 2 on low, 2 on high, across 3. Great, 3 different fingerings for one root position arpeggio. Unfortunately, there are more fingerings. Anytime we cross the B string, the fingering is going to be a little bit different. This is a root position triad across all 3. This is a root position triad across all 3. This is a root position triad across all 3 for the strings tuned in fourths. This is a root position triad across all 3 with the B string on top. Same pitches, different fingerings. Let's take count of what we have so far. 2 on low, 2 on high, it's 2 fingerings, cross 3. I think of this as the same fingering as this. Same shape, same fingering. So, we have 3 so far. We've also got this with the B string on top. So that's across 3, and then we've got a 2 on low with the B string on top, and then a 2 on high with the B string on top, and then across all 3 with the B string in the middle. So that's 7 total fingerings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Geez, that's a lot of things to learn for one arpeggio. You would think, but they're all the same fingering. There's only 7 fingerings for major triads in root position. If a pianist wanted to play all the major triads in root position, they'd have to learn 12 fingerings. Maybe not exactly 12 fingerings, because some overlap, like C, F, and G. But if a pianist wants to play C major, they have to finger that C major. If they want to play D flat major, they have to play a completely different fingering, when all we gotta do is this. So 7 shapes, you have all the root position major triads on the guitar available that are the most playable. We do have, on one string, you can have something dumb like with an open string. Those aren't super practical for every situation. 99% of the time I'm going to be playing one of those 7 fingerings for a root position major triad arpeggio. Also works for the inversions. Second inversion, 2 on low, 2 on high, across 3. The same principle applies for 7th chords as well, except we have an extra note. The way I think about that is 2 on low, 2 on middle, 2 on high, and across 4. There are some, 2 and 2 shapes. I don't address those super often. I think of those as shifts. C major 7, 2 notes on the low string. C major 7, 2 notes on the middle string. C major 7, 2 notes on the high string. C major 7 across 4 strings, tuned in fourths. These are all for the tuned in fourth sets. Now, addressing the B string. So we have 4 shapes so far. Cross 4, B string on top. 2 on low, B string on top. 2 on middle, B string on top. 2 on high, B string on top. So far, that is 8 shapes. See how many more we can get. Cross 4 with the B string somewhere in the middle. 9 shapes. 2 on low, B string middle. 2 on middle, B string middle. 2 on high, B string middle. Those are our shapes for 7th chords. So if we take it into account what strings we're playing, what grouping of strings, 2 on low, 2 on middle, 2 on high, we can easily adjust the root 3rd, 5th, or 7th to get different chords. Say 2 on high, B string top, C major 7. If I raise the root to C sharp, that becomes C sharp minor 7 flat 5. If I lower the 7th, C7. Put 2 on low or 2 on middle. This is purely for organization purposes. This is how I organize my fingerings, how I think about them. And it's a way that I can practice them. Going 2 on low, 2 on middle, 2 on high, cross 4, and then moving to the next available. Cross 4 with the B string on top, and then 2 on low, 2 on middle, 2 on high, cross 4, 2 on low, 2 on middle, 2 on high. So I think that maths out to 12. 12 different shapes for 4 notes separated by thirds. Hopefully, this makes your guitar journey a little bit easier. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and please subscribe for more of my ways on how I think about the guitar, because I think I think about this thing a little bit differently. Hope to see you in another video.